Hello guys, welcome back for another DIY video. This is going to be my last fall video for the year. And okay, what you're looking at here is I got these 3 pumpkins that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to go in, I'm using the color Tuscan Blue. And I'm just going to be painting them, the fronts of each one of them. And then adding some scrapbook paper. But I didn't want the words to show up through, so I put this paint down first. This is a really beautiful color for the fall. And what this video is here is some of my projects that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be painting some things I've already had and just doing a little bit of like Dollar Tree hacks to show you how easy it is just to take something simple you can get for $1 and you can add your own touch to it and make it into a really nice looking piece of decor for the holiday season. Okay, I'm just going in with my jumbo glue stick from the Dollar Tree and I'm laying down this beautiful scrapbook paper. Oh, I just love it with the little truck. And then I'm going to add this different kind here to the last 2 pumpkins. And this is like, to me, this is the easiest way to do it. Mod Podge would have worked, but on the flat surfaces like this, I find it much easier to use the glue stick. And I'm gonna, excuse me, just go in and lay it in here like this. Then I'm going to go back and add the raffia bow that they originally came with. Adding it to the top of each one. Now what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to connect all of them. You'll see here in a second I had to go do a couple extra things to get it to where they would stand up. And then I'm just going to go through on the other one and just put a line of hot glue down. Place it underneath the one in the front. And then what I'll do is I end up having to use these large popsicle sticks in the back. You can see it's not finished in the back because I don't sell my projects that I make. I don't sell them. I'm the only one that sees them, and you know, I don't really think someone's going to turn my pumpkins around and look at the back. I mean, I hope they don't, but yeah, that one's finished, and I think it turned out really cute for like a shelf sitter. Or if you could possibly use it, if you have a larger tiered tray, you could use it for that as well. Okay, then I had this Hello Fall sign. And I know fall's been going on for, what, a week or so now? But I wanted to use it up, you know, and utilize what I had in my stash. And I'm going in with Waverly in the color of Plaster. And I'm just giving this a good coat of paint. All on the top and in the insides as well. Okay, this is finished. This is a super easy DIY. I just had this little buffalo check bow already made in my stash. And I thought, this is going to be farmhouse. This is going to be simple. And I'm just showing you how easy it is. Just to take something, you know, small, you know, or plain or whatever, just add a little your own touch to it. And that's going to be ending up hanging up on my front door. And you'll see the final reveal here in a second. There's the final reveal. I think it turned out so cute. I think the little bow was just the perfect touch for this project. What you see here is an old red truck that I had I got tired of it being red, so we're changing it. We changed it to blue. It's the Tuscan blue. I think it turned out so adorable. Now what I have here is these little pumpkins you get from the Dollar Tree that's on a stick. And I'm just going in with orange made by Full Cart. And I'm going to be doing several little pumpkins. I think I actually do 3 or 4 to put in the back of the truck. Okay, now on the scrapbook paper that I'm using, it showed the buffalo. There was some buffalo print, a square on the side of the door, and I thought, oh, this would make a really cute little sign. So what I end up doing is I just glue some of it, a little square, to the door. Then off camera, I didn't get it filmed, I'm sorry. I just took these little pumpkins and glued them down as well. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going in with some Spanish moss and some hot glue on this piece of floral foam. I did not have any of those little miniature bales of hay. I thought I did and I couldn't find them, so we're going to go this route. And I'm just filling it up in the back of the little truck. Sorry, I'm just a little bit out of frame on this. And I'm going to go in and give it a little trim. And then what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be taking the little pumpkins. I added some in the back there. I think it turned out just adorable. I absolutely love it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, I had so many red ones that I wanted to change. I'm going to change some of them. Okay, on this next project, this is just a Dollar Tree. Just a little pumpkin that has a stand with it. And I had tried to take that front part off of it and I couldn't get it to come off. So I'm just going in and I'm removing the tag here. And then I'm going to be going in with this gorgeous scrapbook paper that I purchased from Joann's. I'm going around tracing it out. And then I will be going in, cutting it out. Guys, I really love this buffalo check. This print, oh my goodness. Because actually you could probably use this with just about any color and it would work. I think it's just gorgeous. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going in once again with my jumbo glue stick from the Dollar Tree. Completely covering this little pumpkin. I'm going to place the paper on the top. Make sure that I get it all the way down. Make sure it sticks really well. Then I'm going to go in with my little sanding block and go around the edges and taking off the excess paper. Okay, now what I'm doing here is I missed a little bit. I don't know how I lost some of my filming, but okay, I'm just taking the stand here and I'm painting it in the color of Plaster by Waverly. And then I take a little pumpkin and I cover it with the scrapbook paper that I was using. You can see the little pumpkin. And I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to add it to the bottom of the larger pumpkin. And I was going to add that leaf, and I thought, okay, that's just a little much. And so I'm going to add the raffia bow back to the top, the one that came on it. I kept tossing around the idea of that leaf, and I was like, finally said no. Then I was trying to get it back into the little slat, and then I thought, well, it's not going to fit because I put the other pumpkin on. So I had to go in with some tumbling tower blocks and make a little stand for it. What I'm doing here is I've got these little pumpkins again. I'm going to go in and I'm going to be adding 3 of them. I'm just placing them down along the front with some hot glue. And then I took a larger size leaf. There I am trying to make a little stem for that one. It kept wanting to fall out on me. And then I just took a larger leaf and I just cut it down to fit the size of these little pumpkins. And I'm just placing them in here. No specific order, just randomly placing them in. Now I'm going to go in with some of the wonderful, lovely Spanish moss that I love working with so much. Oh, goodness. And I'm just going to be adding it on both sides of the pumpkins, as well as in between each pumpkin. And you want to keep an eye on my channel because I'm going to be doing some using Christmas signs from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to be adding to them. Sort of like hacks, I guess you would say, you know. How you can just add different elements to it. And, you know, make them look really nice. Okay, here's the finished project. These 2 little pumpkins. I think they're just gorgeous. I absolutely love this one. Okay, on this next Dollar Tree, I'm going to call it a hack because I'm just going to be taking this piece off here of this sign, and I'm going to be going in with the scrap paper again and tracing it out. It wouldn't exactly fit. I mean, it was just a little bit shy of being able to fit on this one piece of paper. So I had to work with it just a little bit to get it to go. Going in, tracing around it again. And I'm going to be getting ready to go in and trim it out here. And I'm so glad you all stopped by today to watch my video, and ask if you're not yet a member of my YouTube family, if you would consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you like my content, give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel to grow, helps YouTube to notice me that much more. And hit that little post notification bell. It's going to keep you informed every time I upload a video. Like I said, I have some awesome things coming up in the next couple months for the Christmas holiday. I'm sure you're going to enjoy them. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for hanging with me this long. Going in with the jumbo glue stick again and just covering this sign completely. I'll be going in, back in with the scrapbook paper and laying it down. And then you'll see me here in a second try to match this other piece, the last piece up. was like, well, let me turn it this way. No, maybe I should turn it the other way. You'll see. I think I'm going to be investing in a soundproof room to make my videos, because you can hear the trucks going by to work this morning. Sorry, this is real. This is real life here, guys. And I'm just, now what I'm going to do is just go in and trim it down. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going in and I'm going to add that piece back on that I took off of the original sign. I think it goes really good with the buffalo check. The colors just work perfect. And I have some of this black jute twine that I'm just going to go in, and I'm putting it in from the back and just tying it in a simple knot in the front. Okay, now what I'm going to be adding on the bottom is I have all these burlap leaves. They came in a package together, and I'm going to be placing them along the bottom of this sign. Okay, the one I'm going to do next is I'm going to attempt to make one of those messy bows, or what I think that's what they're called. I have to work on my bow making skills, I'm not going to lie. So I just took some ribbon here, and I cut I cut 2 or 3 different kinds, all the same length, just laying one on top of the other. And here I am, I'm going to go on the hunt for some more of that buffalo check ribbon. I realized I didn't have any more, so I thought, you know what, we're going to go with what I have. Have this lace, and it's kind of farmhouse looking, so I thought I'll just cut 3 or 4 pieces of this and lay it down. And then here's me trying to do the little crisscross. You can see right there I messed up. But it works out. Turns out really nice, I think. I'm just bunching it in the middle. I'm going to be tying it off with some jute twine. Just tying it in a double knot here. And I love these little messy bows. Oh, I think they're so cute. Trimming off the excess. And then I'll actually bend it in the middle, so it won't be so stiff looking here. And then I'm going to go in with my hot glue, and I'm just going to glue it in the middle of those leaves. Just like so. And then I thought, well, there needs to be something in the middle of that, so I have these acorns. I thought they'll be perfect. Adding a little bitty dot of hot glue and placing them down. Then what I did right here is I just added a little bit of hot glue to the ribbon so that it just wouldn't be flopping down too much. And this little project here is finished. And I think it turned out just adorable. I love it. This is my favorite one that I've made in this video. On this last one, this is just, like I said, this is going to be an easy. This is easy. And I'm removing the raffia bow. And then I'm going to be going in. I had this ribbon already made, this bow. Excuse me. And I'm just going in and straightening it out. This also came from my stash. I'm just working with it, fluffing it a little bit. And then I'm going to go in, I'm going to remove that leaf off of there. Then I'm going to set it aside because we're going to use it again. Just placing that bow right there at the top. And then I'm going to be going back in with that leaf and just gluing it right to the middle of that bow. Very easy project. Like I said, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching my video. And just, if you don't care, in the comments, just leave a comment on which one you like the most. And I hope that you guys have a blessed and wonderful day.